Hey guys, so today, um, I'm gonna be ranking. If you don't live in the U.S., you're probably wondering what it's like to live in the U.S. So I'm going to explain every single state to you. Well, I did rank all of these, but the video cut, and so I guess I'll just go through blow by blow on why they're ranked like that. Let me just I gotta make sure it's still running. Okay, so the worst two states that I had were Arkansas and Wyoming. Reason: Arkansas has no history, and I've never heard someone say we're going to Arkansas. In Wyoming, there is nothing but road there. You can literally get your license at the age of 15, and it somehow has less people than Rhode Island, and Rhode Island is smaller than Los Angeles. Okay, in Really Land, we have Alaska, Arizona, and South Dakota. South Dakota, there's nothing to do there. It's boring. Um, and in Arizona and Alaska, Alaska's like an iceberg, and Arizona is like the mass of the sun of how hot it is. Like in Alaska, you could get the ice block cut, and if you wanted to fry an egg, just put and you live in Arizona, just put it on your car. Now the lame states. Idaho, it's known for potatoes, and that's it. That's why I put it there. Iowa, it's known for a college football team. It's kind of like Idaho, but it's actually like known for people. But being known for a college football team is tough. Like, just gonna. Now Kansas, it's because it's a tornado alley state, and you could lose your house in the blink of an eye. Same thing with Nebraska, and no one lives there. It's a good like for a vacation. If you want to get away from people, go there. But But if you live there, I feel bad for you. New Mexico, the crime rate is number one in the U.S. The crime rate there, and I thought Louisiana was bad, but I mean New Mexico is way worse. Um, New York in the lame spot. Look, it's a great vacation spot. Yes, I know, great vacation spot, but it is not a good place to live. I don't think. Um, I don't like. I love going there, but I don't want to live there because like when you wake up in the morning, you will hear a drill going on something, no matter what. So yeah, that's why I put it in lame. North Dakota. The only reason I put it above South Dakota is that it actually has something, Mount Rushmore. Or is that in South Dakota? I don't know. But I put it above because there's somewhat to do there. Um, Rhode Island. It is the tiniest state in the U.S. There is no state smaller than it. And if you were to compare its size to its Los Angeles, it's actually a bit smaller. So a state is smaller than a city in California. Congratulations, Rhode Island. Utah, they're known for a lake, and that's it. Um, um, and a decent basketball team. Um, Now Alabama in the neutral because it's not a tornado alley state, but it has a lot of tornadoes. It does. Because in 2011, Alabama was the worst place to live. But you've seen the memes, and it's actually kind of true. They usually do marry relatives in Alabama. Connecticut. The only reason I didn't put it in lame is because I have family there, and I love visiting them. But it is cold, and I don't really know anything else about it. Delaware. Besides Rhode Island, it is if Rhode Island didn't exist, Delaware would be the smallest thing in the world. Um and Delaware was actually the first state ever in the US. So that's why I did not give it a bad rating. South Carolina. I feel bad for it because North Carolina like straight up stole every the only attention South Carolina gets is Myrtle Beach, and that's it. Illinois. Crime rate is high. You're gonna lose your house because it is tornadoes. It does have a lot of them. Um, Indiana. They're known for Indianapolis and the Colts, and that's it. Um, Kentucky. It's actually their state actually looks like chicken. Like their chicken is like everything to them. If they didn't have chicken, Kentucky would be known for nothing. Um, Louisiana. If you live in New Orleans, you are not surviving more than 2 weeks. Probably someone's getting killed there as I talk. Um, Maine. If it's like a state you want to go to if you want to like get away from people, like that's pretty much it. Um, it's like a state you want if you want to go to Montana, and Montana's a state to go to if you don't want to go to Maine. Maryland. The only thing I can think about it is their football teams. Pretty good ones too. The Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore, it's a great city. Michigan. Like I would have put it way higher. But no. It if you live in Detroit, your package will get stolen if you leave it on the doorstep for too long. You could even lose your porch. No one knows what could happen. Um, Next is Mississippi. They have no major cities. They pretty much have like nothing there besides Mississippi River. That's kind of cool. Missouri. They have Kansas City somehow. That's why I put Kansas in lane because the city that is named after Kansas is not in its own state, and they're known for the Chiefs, and that's it, and an arch. Um, Montana. Again, it's a state. If you don't want to go to Maine, you go there. But living there, like I could go skiing there. That'd been fun. Nevada. If you want to party, go to Vegas. That's pretty much it. New Jersey. If you're not a crowd person, do not go to New Jersey. It is very crowded. Um, North Carolina. They pretty much stole everything from South Carolina besides Myrtle Beach. Like they have a kind of a good baseball team and not so good football team, and that's about it. Ohio. I know people give Ohio a hard time, but basically Florida I think is worse than Ohio because you will not because there's always once a week if you read newspapers you will see something that a Florida man did something weird, and that's a but back to Ohio. There we should not disrespect it. It's not that bad. Oklahoma. If you like getting your house getting destroyed by a tornado, you should move there. But if you don't, which a lot of people wouldn't want to happen, don't. That's pretty much it. Oregon. Why can you not? If you, what's the point of going to Oregon if you could go to Washington? That's pretty much it for Oregon. Wisconsin. They're known for cheese and the Packers, and that's it. Now we're moving up to the cool states. California. It's expensive as frick to live there. Gas prices went up to $7 at one point. And that's about it about California, but it's a great vacation spot. Colorado, they're known for mountains. And Denver, and the Denver Broncos. And that's it. Florida. People give Ohio a hard time, but Florida is like, I think it's more weird. Like, welcome to Florida. And then you could see just like a kid sucking a pacifier and he's drowning. Like anything could happen there. Hawaii. Great vacation spot, but volcanic eruptions are common there. My friend said he once lived in Hawaii and he saw two volcanic eruptions. Minnesota. Someone made a song called Cold Like Minnesota, and I think besides Alaska, it might be the coldest state. Um, New Hampshire. It's another cold state and another nature state. That's about it. Pennsylvania. Baseball is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is baseball. Without baseball, you probably. Oh. All right, we're still going. Good. Um, I just lost Bandicam for a second. My bad. Um, and I was on Wisconsin. And now, and Pennsylvania. Yeah, the the Phillies, the Pirates. They even hold the Little League baseball championship for the globe. Tennessee. Like if I sound like this, hi, I'm gonna get. Everyone's gonna want to be my friend for some reason. Texas. It's a large state. 1 second, guys. go back to it. And just I kind of picked it because like it's a good state to live in. Because of their two major cities, Dallas, Houston, and Austin. I mean, three major cities. Virginia. I live here, but people are rude here. But besides that, it's a pretty decent state. Now the really cool states. Georgia. Half of the rappers is from Georgia. Um, if you if you like music, think Georgia. Massachusetts. It's in New England. This is pretty much the only state you know of if you even know about New England at all. Like if you want to get stuck in traffic for 3 hours, go to Boston. Vermont. It's a great nature state, and I would love to go snowboarding here. Washington, Seattle is pretty much the only reason it's even close to really cool. Um, because if you look up a picture of Seattle, Washington, you would want to go there. Finally, West Virginia, I have being the best state because of Harper's Ferry. It is a beautiful city. That is every U.S. state explained. Goodbye.